que siempre desde que tenía uso de razón, el eco de mi padre, a mí me la pone dura. Sosa, so querer, yo le canto a mi papito. Sosa, so querer, yo soy hijo de lengua. Sosa, so querer, lo tengo aquí coronado. Sosa, so querer, oh Chani, where did they go?
Hi guys, we're going to do a little bit of a complicated pattern here. You're going to play around with the arms. Gentlemen, I hate this move when it's done wrong. Watch the do, watch the hair, okay? Yeah. Ladies, we're going to have to work on staying very close to the guy and relaxed. Yeah. Otherwise, you will end up feeling this tension here. So it's actually a really great move to practice and to learn, to work on understanding how to have a little bit more freedom in the upper body. This is all about the arms staying up top and staying connected all the way through.
But guys, no hairdo mess up. So this is how we start. Basic 5, 6, 7 going, and 2, 3 recrossing, and 6, 7, and 2. Immediately we switch in hand for the and coming out. 6, 7. We're asking for the opposite hand on top. Now, what's important from here, when we're in an open break right now, right? And 6, 7, going into an outside turn, leading with the right. But this left hand, right? Her right hand, her left hand as well. You want to bring it up to her shoulder. So it's going and 6, 7, 1, right? That's the position that you want. Now, everything else happens coming over, where left hand is coming over first, right? Clearing her, then that right hand is coming up. So that you want to think of your right hand, once you're finishing it, it's up. Try not to keep the wrists this close to each other, right? Keep it away from each other so that you have room to clear.
So ladies, again, very nice and relaxed up top. No need to duck at all.
Right? So now let's do that again. So we came out and 6, 7, and left hand over, right hand over, then the right hand stays up, right? So it should feel like one continuous motion of left, right, and then the right hand stay up.
Try it this way as well. Also, ladies, notice your steps are going to be nice and tight on the outside turn. The further you get from the guy, the harder it is.
So you're going again. So this is and 6, 7, and left, right hand stays up, right? For and 6, 7. Now, as we're in this position, right, all we're doing is that we're going into a copa from this position, right? But the right hand is going to clear over our head. Now, notice my hand position. This right hand is facing. You want the palm facing up. If you end up like this, then it's oh, wait. Like this, then it's harder, right? You don't have room to try to clear it. So you always want to think of the palm facing this way.
Palm up.
Palm up. So that when you get to the copa, that hand is just clearing right over the head.
Do that this way again.
All right? So we're here. This is 5, 6, 7, coming straight over for 1.
Look at what he's doing with this right shoulder. It just slides down so that it stays by the shoulder. This right arm for her, gentlemen, you're right as well, completely clears her head. It has to go over her head. Ladies, don't duck, don't pull, relax.
Now, the main thing is that you want to keep the momentum of the copa, right? This position that happens where she's opening here. See how her shoulder just cleared from that into this position? You want to keep that same momentum in this move, right? So that once her... There we go. Right? Once her body clears, then you have more room to bring this arm over. But if you don't give that momentum and her shoulders is still in that position, you can't get this hand over, right? So lead it so that that momentum happens, and then all you're doing is just clearing. Now from here, this left hand, you still want to keep it at her shoulder. It doesn't move. As you're coming out, your hand is just clearing over her head. Notice the left hand is still at the shoulder. Come all the way around where the right hand comes over for 5. She's stepping back. 6, 7. Now here is going to feel a little tight, right? But in order to to release it, guys, you want to think of stepping a little closer to her so that you could relax a little bit more in the shoulders as well.
Ladies, it's very easy to be in positions like this and feel like claustrophobic. But we are going to work on staying nice and relaxed in the upper body, tight to him, so close to him, but without any pull of tension. The more that you tense, the harder moves like these are. It actually makes it 10 times harder, and then it can actually hurt you more by doing that. So we're going to work on staying nice and relaxed up top. Hurt you. It can actually hurt you, not hurt you more, because it shouldn't hurt you. Hurt you, but the goal is nothing at all.
Well, if you hate the hairdo, of course, yeah.
Well, someone's going to get hurt if the hair gets messed up.
So now, but guys, really, really important. If that tension comes up, you do not want to force lead it, right? You want to, if you feel that there's a restriction, ease out of it into something else. Don't try to force lead that. But it should always be that where everything is relaxed. So you got to practice it, you know, a little persistence. So so we're going to do, and 2, 3, crossing, and 6, 7, 2, and 6, 7, left hand go to the shoulder, up, and 6, copa, 2, all the way around, and 6, 7, then an outside turn into another copa, 7, 2, inside turn, 6, 7, and then that's where we at.
Ladies, when he releases you, freedom! No. No, you can play around. Actually, this is a nice place to start to practice on how to move your body in small little segments within the lead of the partnering. So where you're not inhibiting him, your focus is always first on the follow, but there's little elements that you can start adding and incorporating through the dance. So just give a couple examples. So for example, as we're coming across here, he does this into the outside turn. You can come out into a wave. Here, wiggle, pulsation, open, extend out into a hip roll, and out across. So this is a great opportunity to start practicing with things like this, because the guys do stuff like this all the time on the dance floor. The guys love patterns, and I always say, you know, sometimes it's okay just to open and do nothing, but you will get those complexities, you will get those complex patterns, and there should be no reason for you to feel tense because of that. So opportunities like this arise where you can actually practice them. Yes, meditate through. But no, find ways to stay relaxed, connected to your partner, and still be able to have fun and move through the music as well. So play around. Music?
Here we go. Basic and 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 2, 6. Here we go. Go, crossing. And 2, and 6.
Uso de razón,
and 6,
el
7,
ego mi
and
padre,
2,
a mí me
6,
la
7,
pone
and
dura.
2, and 6, 7, 2, again, crossing,
Yo le canto a mi
here we go,
papito.
and 6, 7, 2, and 6, over, 6, 7, and 2,
Lo tengo aquí coronado.
2, 6, 7,
Oh,
2,
Chani,
and
Wendy, te canta. Fui a volar.